Hello. We all understand the importance of our diet with regard to our health, but did you know that our posture also play an important role in having good health? Especially if you look at sitting posture. For example, most people tend to slouch, when they sit. So, and then the neck jut forward, and then they sit like that all day. And after a while, you have neck issues and you have back problems. And also, over the years, with this jutting forward, it becomes permanent. I mean, I wish I learned about this ages ago, so that I don't have the issue now. I have, or sometimes I have back issues as well. And this forward jutting of the neck is now permanent, which if I knew in the early days, it would have prevented these problems. And what it actually does, it creates a lot of tension on the neck and back by having bad posture. And there is that the spine itself deteriorate with time, with this forward head movement. So if you, and recently I actually learned from Esther Gokhale, where she observed different culture of the world, where they never have any back problems. And also she looked at the statues of some of the ancient people, how they sit, how they stand. And she has actually found that there is a problem with a modern day sitting. We think that we need to sit with an S spine, where there is that lumbar, you need a lumbar support. But what we actually should be doing is having a J spine, which is a straight spine on the lower back. But the modern furniture, unfortunately, doesn't encourage that. So if you have a look at the modern furniture, and this is a normal chair without the back, it's straight. And often some of the chair even have this front part a little bit higher. So what that does then is, it encourages to slouch. And you find that, your parent might say, oh, sit up straight. And then we sit up straight. We artificially try to push this forward, but how long can we last? After about 2 minutes, we go back to the normal way. Yeah, so it creates a lot of tension at the bottom part, and we just go back to our natural ways. But what we found is if you can get a chair that has this other lever and can tilt it forward. If you can tilt it forward, that actually encourages your back, your lower back, to be more straight. So what we have now is what I call stack sitting, or what Esther Gokhale said, stack sitting, where your spine actually stack on top of each other vertically, and that doesn't give any pressure or tension on the back, the lower back. And then when you sit, you then try to rotate your shoulder slightly back, so that your shoulder hangs directly below your ears. Yeah. So instead of having your shoulder bent forward, like this, it's now hang backwards. So rotate, sit a little bit closer, and have your keyboard closer. Okay. So tilting the chair forward is a great idea, but if you can, often I like to raise the height as well, so I'm sitting a little bit higher. But if you can't find a chair that tilts forward, what I find that is if you can sit at the edge and have this part lower or even down this way, so instead of having this horizontal, you now have it slightly forward. Yeah, and that will get your lower back nice and straight. So then you can have your spine really vertical, or you can get a kneeling chair like this, which is what I have been sitting for many years. And you actually get used to this, and this is actually a very a comfortable way of sitting, And basically, when you breathe in and out, it actually massages all your organ. So your organ doesn't get compressed, your spine doesn't get compressed. And if we can, rotate our shoulder back as well, so then, our shoulder then hang directly underneath our ears rather than going forward like this. But the other thing is looking down, it's actually not so good either. So what I do is you can actually go to Kogan to buy one of these, kogan.com.au. I mean, this is a fantastic, it's only about $30. This chair is also from Kogan. So you can have it up high like this then, and then have a cordless keyboard and mouse. So something like this. So what you want to do is have your elbow 90 degree, okay? So you're not working up here or down here, like this, 90 degree, cordless keyboard and mouse. And when you look at your screen, you should be looking 1/3 down from your screen. So 1/3 down, like this. And this is a perfect height, for your eye. So you're not looking down, your neck is straight, your lower back is straight, and your shoulder hangs slightly backwards, horizontal from your, vertical from your ears. And then if you have to look at your phone, I like to hold it like this, okay, like this. Obviously, you won't hold it very long, but it's good, like this, good height. So this is a great way to work. But then you don't want to be sitting a lot of the time as well. They're finding now that the sitting is the new smoking. So what they're encouraging, we should be standing a lot more than sitting. So what I've found is this table, for example, is actually one from Office Work. Now, if you have a look, it's an adjustable height. It is adjustable height, so you can actually pull it up. Now, if you don't have one of these tables, and this is only about $30–40, my cousin actually showed me, you just get a normal coffee table and put it on top of your normal study table, and he worked standing up all the time. This is where he gave me the ideas. So if you have one of these and grab one of these, now you've got a very cheap stand-up table. Yep, this is a stand-up table. Now obviously this is a bit too low for me now, way too low, but you can get the idea. But if you can get one which comes up to about this high, so it will have to come up probably another 6 inches for me. But for shorter people, this is ideal. But for me, this will be the right height. And then you still put that on to get this up higher, another 6 inches. And that would be a nice stand-up table. So by standing up, you've got your, you don't have that problem of, slouching. And standing is we're designed to stand. We don't want to be sitting too much. If you can alternate between standing and sitting, it will be great. But in the next video, I'm going to show you another way that we can stand and exercise at the same time, which would be, the ideal way of working. Thank you for watching.